So now it's time to talk about Brandon Aiyuk. So we've seen how a real triple OG handles business in the NFL. Trent Williams. Now let's go back to Brandon Aiyuk. Boy, it's looking like he may not. I mean, to me, real quick, all of the stuff that he did this offseason comes across as childish and immature. Not to be mean, but just compared to Trent, who's gonna get it done and said nothing. Like Aiyuk just seemed like he flailed around, wanted attention, wanted sympathy, wanted to be liked, and now he's like almost begging John Lynch for the extension, and John's like, I gotta pay Trent.
You know what's awesome about this is that it's like the posturing, the talking, the tweeting, the videos, hanging out with the number 2 overall pick all summer, the podcasts, your family members talking, you confirming what your family members are saying, you dropping social media tweets, you getting on social media, writing in the comments, responding to other coaches, having different players practice film on tape, meeting
High
with
school.
the Niners, breaking negotiation lines.
High school.
Through all of that, through that entire roller coaster. Oh, the pièce de résistance. Requesting a trade. Okay? So you do all of that. And the one time where finally, through the entire offseason, there's a chance for you to make a tangible statement that actually backs up and verifies all of the rhetoric, which is, I will not be here for training camp. You show up bright and early. Why are you here, Brandon? Why are you here? You've wasted all of our time. Hurry up and sign. Hurry up.
Yeah, just take what they offered you, man, before Trent Williams takes it.
Hurry up and sign.
Yeah.
Like, it's beyond me. It's like, what are you here for? What are you going to do? Leave by week 1? That's what you're going to do?
Yeah, if he's here now, it doesn't seem like he's going to hold out any games. Like why is he here now? Because he doesn't want to get fined. Because he hasn't made that much money. I mean, $12 million is a lot of money before taxes, but he doesn't want to give that away. So he's not going to skip games.
It's like the toddler who's like, I'm running away. All right.
All right, man.
I'm leaving. All right. There you go.
Goodbye.
Yeah, here goes your book bag.
Yeah.
Well, what are we going to do for dinner? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Me and your mom are about to eat right now. Well, maybe I just want to eat for a little bit. All right. Come on. You want to eat? Yeah. Okay. You want water? Yeah. Okay. Like, Brandon, you are wasting our time. All of this. Like, my man, you're back. Take what they give you. Sign. Okay. The number one thing that you can control in any type of relationship is your presence. Why are you there if you're saying you want to be traded?
Also, I think it's fair to look back and like look at how Trent Williams has moved. Even look at how Debo did it 2 years ago. Of all the people who've wanted extensions from the 49ers, Brandon went about it by far the worst and the most immaturely. I mean, what did you accomplish by putting out all those posts on social media and going on that podcast? Like, you could argue you hurt your position because you had a teammate laying in the weeds who wants the same deal or more, who's better than you.
That is such a cold point, Grant.
You know what I'm saying? Because like he let the Niners focus on him and make life easier for Trent. Like, you're not even thinking about me. You're not going to draft an offensive tackle. Screwed yourself.
Yeah,
that's why you don't open your mouth. Real G's move in silence like lasagna. And Brandon's just not a real G yet.
Only an 80s baby. Only an 80s baby. Like, dog, he played himself, man. It's like all of this now. You didn't even show up to camp late. You didn't like at least give us some suspense. You came bright and early, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Stop, bro. Like, you're gonna sign. Like, enough of this nonsense.
Yeah, like, he doesn't seem like a grown I'm not gonna say he's not a grown man, but he doesn't seem like a serious veteran who's trying to go toe to toe with the organization. He seems like a young player who's upset.
Yeah. Yeah. He seems like he was, there's a lot of repressed energy of how he's felt all along.
Yep.
And he used this opportunity to really express how he's felt. And he tried to replicate it in the way of real money with real years, but he doesn't understand that his singular point of how he interprets his emotions and his version of how he's been maturated through the coaching staff, through the organization, has nothing to do with the entire picture. And what you want has real implications on the rest of the team. Okay. And you're not prepared to take it as far as it needs to go for the organization to truly have a shift. Like this right here, like these actions right here show why he's not a true number one.
Yeah, man. He's like, it's like, why did he show up to training camp? Because he wants to be seen. He wants us to talk about him. If he doesn't show up to training camp, who are we talking about? Trent.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, oh, Brandon's there. He was talking to John Lynch. Like, he doesn't want this to end. He even said it, which was crazy. I love the attention. I've never been on ESPN before. When he got spotted by TMZ, he was like, Mama, I made it. Like, dude.
Bro, he's filibustering the experience. It's just like, he's the guy where it's like, well, does anybody have something to say? I, for one, would like to say, with all due respect, and in lieu of other topics and circling back,
so far as
do you just want to talk? Did you just want everybody to look at you right now to just hear what you have to say? Because you see a good time for you to have the entire room on you right now. But what do you actually have to say? We listened to you all summer, and the time when it was pertinent for you to make your biggest statement, for us to say, I mean, like, honestly, a week before camp, I was saying, and I think you were too, there's no way BA stand. There's no way. There's no way BA.
He's going to stand on business. This guy is going to stand on business.
There's no way he showed up, dude. And then coming in, it was like he asked for a trade. Oh, dude, there's no way he's going to show up. Like, definitely not before camp is over. Like, you can't. I mean, what Hai's been talking all summer, and we were kind of understanding, like, man, that's rough, but he still hasn't requested a trade. We know how these things go, right? And then for you to request a trade, when you requested a trade right before camp start, and we took you as an honest broker, Brandon, like, man, he's asking for a trade right before camp. That means that they must really want to move him so he can go, stop. You showed up on time.
Yeah.
All right. You're the boy that cried wolf. Not again. Not again. Nobody will forget how you gaslit the entire fan base all summer just to show up and sign. So hurry up and sign.
It's crazy. It's like people didn't really know who Brandon was. He was sort of a dark horse. He was the guy. He was like the guy in the boy band who didn't talk very much. And this offseason, he finally introduced himself to the football world, and it didn't go so well. Like, he's known right now as Aiyuk. He's the boy who cried wolf. He's Aiyuk. Like, that's what he did. Yeah. He cried all offseason. He didn't really get what he wanted, and he let his teammates take money from him, man. Like, by being so unprofessional, it just made it real easy for Jawan Jennings to slide in, Christian McCaffrey, Trent Williams. Like, hey.
He played himself.
Yeah.
He played cover for all of these guys who moved shrewdly. Like, even Ricky Pearsall held out for a better rookie deal. Even he got even he ate off your plate. CMC got paid. Okay. Trent is about to get paid. Like, at this stage of the game, it's like.
I have one more point to make too. Brandon, you have an agent. You pay him a lot of money.
Yeah.
A really savvy player who used to be on this team. I don't know if you ever played with him. Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman was his own agent because he didn't want to pay that fee. So either pay the fee and let him do the job for you, or be your own agent. But I wouldn't recommend that because you didn't do such a good job. So either let your agent do his job or get a different agent, man. It's kind of weird that you have the same agent as John Lynch. Is that helping you?
Yeah.
Rosenhaus.
It's exactly the point that we made earlier. It's like, you got an agent who is the mentee of John Lynch. That's what's so wild about this whole thing. It's like, BA, you are like in lockstep with the organization in so many different ways. So for you to break ranks and try to act like a rogue as if you are standing on business and you're ready to go to any other team, it's like, yo, my man, the Niners were never going to move you with the leverage that they had. All of these cards that you pulled throughout the offseason, what do you think the response is going to be? Not just by the fans. Forget us. We don't matter in this situation. But what do you think the true response is going to be when it's time for you to get paid again? You're going to take what they pay you. No one is going to take another summer of this. No one. Like, he really hurt his social currency on this.
Yeah, people will never forget this. People won't take him as seriously after this. Like, really good receiver, but man, he cost himself money.
This superseded the Debo negotiations, honestly. And really, if he signs ultimately for like maybe $1 million more than what the Niners offered him, dude, you're going to have so much egg on your face, bro. Like, and you're already going to sign because you're in the building.